Hey guys, welcome back to my beautiful YouTube channel. And I'm just laying in bed right now, and it's funny, it's 11:11. And I wanted to come on today because talking to people who make so much more than me has been really interesting. I went to go send a message to a mentor, and I really didn't clarify what I was looking to portray or like looking to get out of the conversation. And I have noticed that recently I was doing a meditation and I was just simply asking, so yes or no questions, and asking just straight up, like yes or no. And there's no gray, there's like no in between. It's either, do I talk to this person? Yes or no. Do I do this? Yes or no. And it's interesting because I went and got my chakras aligned the other day. And it's funny because she said my throat chakra was a little bit blocked. And I was doing the meditation, and again, like I keep promoting I keep saying how much meditation has helped me with the chatter. Like in my mind, my thinking is it's really gnarly being a recovered addict or even in addiction. Like my thinking is so delusional. So keeping it really simple with yes or no. But I noticed that recently. So the divine has showed me that I am not clear whatsoever. Like I am in the in between. And I was doing that meditation, it was actually before I even had looked at my phone. I personally, for me, like I said, I stay off social media, like not scrolling. I don't go on the phone much. And this was before I texted the question. But really, it wasn't even a question. It was like a rambling message because internally I was like, I'm confused, and I couldn't even internalize a question. And when I was doing the meditation before, there has been someone like randomly calling, and I just asked myself a question like, is this selfish? Yes or no? Yes. Like, this is so selfish. And from there, it's having that actual clear cut direct message. In before, it would always be, it was not clear because also in my thinking, it's so, it's all distorted in there. And when I can take a breath before I even do anything, like taking that pause and just really like looking at reality, what am I really trying to portray right now or ask or get an answer to? uh, and yeah, so doing that meditation, and then I had another thing come up as well, where it was to go out with some friends, on like a Saturday night. But it came down to like, do I go? Yes or no? Because Saturday I'm going to go. I'm called to work at the club. And then I like to set deadlines for myself with work, because that's how I really like get things done. Is when I set myself deadlines. Because again, I have my own business. So I don't have like other people pushing me. But that's why, having mentors, like I hire mentors to assist. And yeah, I've made the deadline. And really, it just comes down to like, this is really important to me. I'm not going to go and hang out with friends because really, I love winning the day. I listen a lot to, if you have not checked him out, Andy Frisella. I've been listening to him for 7 years, I think. yeah, I think 7 years. And I never actually stuck to anything he said because, again, in addiction, who does that? Who actually makes promises and keeps them? And I do his power list, and I've failed like 2 days, but I've been doing it for like 3 months now, and I have one every day, and I just know me that on Saturday, after working at the club, like I will fail that power list, and I get so much from doing these like 5 things every day, and that's really important to me. So having that clear, like when I meditated on it, of like, okay, do I go yes or no? It's so simple. And that's something that I love to do. I love to complicate everything. So, yeah, keeping it just like really simple with those kind of questions have helped me tremendously, and being just more direct and clear cut with what I'm saying. And it really does help me just sitting in that space by myself, and just really honing in on like what's really going on. Because at the beginning, and I did another meditation actually, and it was like, see yourself as when you were a child, then see when you were born, and then evolves to when you're a child, and then from high school, and from where you are now. And when I did that and just saw like the phases, I really just have been, in addiction the entire time, always lying. I recently got off so many scripts. I've been off scripts now for like 2 months, and I can just tell it's like, whoa, my brain's a little slower. But I don't let that stop me, and I keep doing, I've now recently been able to work out. I felt that calling to like start working out. So I've been doing that for the past few months again. And, but in general, from like meditations, and to be really able to see reality, I can see my thinking a lot more. I'm just like a watcher to this thinking. And it's just funny because, yeah, just like before I even had looked at my phone to see what my mentor said, I was already doing clear yes and no questions in my meditation. And then literally his response was like, Jules, what is your question? It's like, fuck. I really am not direct. And it's funny because I get to have 2 direct conversations coming up whenever that just like pops up and aligns to have it. But that is something I have noticed, and just like keeping it so simple with that yes or no. So I wanted to hop on and just share that experience of, yeah, with my words, it's very shaky, and just being able to express and also to do what is right, and not for my own selfish motives, because to be honest, I love living in the divine's will and not mine, because everything goes really, really smooth when I'm in this will, or in the divine's will. But I can feel it's to detach from those things, because I know from my own experience and living in divine will, that it really does go so much smoother when I just sit back and stop doing the things I really want to do. So, sharing my experience on this beautiful evening, and I look forward to coming back on and sharing more of my experience in this awesome journey. Have a beautiful, beautiful night, Satnam.